Welcome to the Open Education resource on maps and scales. Now, in this video, we discuss the construction of time and distance scale. Major points of discussion are need of construction of time and distance scale, basic principle, and examples. So, what is the need? The construction of time and distance scale is needed for knowing time and space relationship in connection with some moving body such as marching army or running train or a flying plane. This is particularly needed when we wish to know what distance the moving body can traverse during some specific period of time. So, what is the basic principle of drawing time and distance scale? We must know two things while drawing this type of scale. The first is the scale of the map of the area where a moving body is traveling and the rate of movement or speed, say 50 km per hour or 20 miles per hour, etc. Now we talk about the main characteristics of time and distance scale. The first is that both the factors, distance and time, are shown on the same scale. Special attention needs to be paid while deciding parts of the scale and selecting ground distances to be shown by each part along with time factor. Thus, coordination is needed while showing time and distance factor. Therefore, distance to be shown on the scales should be conveniently divisible by the time taken to cover these distances. The remaining construction procedure of the time scale is as simple as the plane scales. This type of scale is of great use for the armed forces during wartime, pilots of fighter planes, airport authorities, navigators, those who conduct explorations and tourist operators, etc. Now we discuss nature of construction of time scale with the help of the given diagram. Looking at the diagram, you must have noticed that construction of this type of scale is similar to the plane scale. Primary and secondary divisions, procedure of obtaining equal divisions is just like the plane scale. Only additional feature is that the time required for covering a particular distance is also depicted at primary and secondary levels of divisions. Now, let's see the example in detail. The example says a scooter is running at the rate of 50 km per hour. Draw a time scale for the map whose RF is 1:20 lakhs. In the given example, RF and the rate of the moving body has been provided. As the rate is given in kilometer, it is understood that RF is to be converted into kilometer. So, 20 lakh divided by 1 lakh. The answer is 20 kilometer. This means for 1 centimeter of map distance, the ground distance has been covered is 20 kilometer. Now, suppose we decide length of line as 10 centimeter. We need to calculate total ground distance for 10 centimeter map distance. So 10 into 20, which is 200 kilometer. Now pay attention to the rate given. It is 50 km per hour. So 10 centimeter line is to be divided into 4 parts showing 50 km and 1 hour each. Now draw a 10 centimeter line. Divide it into 4 divisions. Each division shows a map distance of 2.5 centimeter and the ground distance of 50 km. As the line is of even number, one can easily divide it with the help of a ruler. 2.5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 7.5 centimeter and 10 centimeter. Thus, there is no need to take angular distance to divide the line. Now we come to secondary divisions. We need 5 secondary divisions of half centimeter each, which can be drawn easily with the help of a ruler. Each secondary division will show 10 km ground distance and the time factor of 12 minutes each as shown in the diagram. Now take a pause. 2 practice examples have been provided. Calculate it. Compare your answers with the solved examples given in the next slide and draw a time scale as per the given procedure. Thanks. That is all about the time scale.